Hey, everybody, it's Dr. Bruce Guillory here with Health Source Chiropractic, and it is Thursday afternoon, December the 10th of 2020, and we are cruising along just about 15 days away from Christmas Day, and about another 7 days after that is going to be 2021, which we all hope is going to be a better year than we had in 2020. So, yeah, we're going to hope and pray for that and try to do our best to make it that way here at Health Source, that's for sure. Hey, want to talk to you today about a couple of really important things. And also I'm going to give you some clinic updates too at the end. But first and foremost, let's talk about a simple way to boost your immune system. And we all know, I mean, how many of you guys don't want to boost your immune system right now? Anybody raise your hand? I don't see any hands raised, so I'm going to take that as a no. So we want to boost our immune system. One of the ways to do that is actually through cardiovascular exercise. And you think, well, that's interesting. How does that work? I'm not going to go into all the physiological details of it, but I want to tell you there's a right way to exercise to boost your immune system. There's a wrong way to exercise to boost your immune system. And not exercising at all, being a couch potato, sitting on our backsides for all day long and not moving too much, as well as exercising improperly, like too intensely, actually lowers your immune response. We don't want that. So how do we actually get to exercise appropriately to boost the immune system? There's these stages or these levels of cardio that you can go to. Level one is just a slow walk, no big deal. You don't even feel your heart rate, change much at all. Level two is where your heart rate is up a little bit and you're breathing a little heavier, but you can still carry on a conversation with someone who might be, let's say, walking with you. Level three goes beyond that. You want to stick at that level two rate right now. You want to do 30 minutes or so of that at a time, several times a week. That is the best way to boost your immune system right now. And we all need to be doing that. You can do it on a treadmill. You can do it on an elliptical machine. You can do it outside when the weather's cooperative. You can walk around your office. There were times where I didn't get all my cardio in, so I'd be during lunch break, I'd spend 15 minutes just walking around my office on the inside of my office if the weather was uncooperative outside. You can find ways to do it is what I'm getting at. So 30 minutes or so of exercise at that level two of cardiovascular challenge, that would probably be the best way to go about boosting your immune system. Now, there's some other things you can do to boost your immune system too. Eat lots of really good fresh vegetables, organic preferably, but if you cannot get that, then definitely go with some sort of vegetables that you eat on a regular basis. Try not to eat too much of the really starchy ones, which would be things like potatoes. If you got to have potatoes, let me encourage you to go switch over to sweet potatoes because there's more nutrients in a sweet potato than there is in a plain white russet potato or red potatoes, things like that. So yeah, colorful vegetables is probably the way to go, right? Go that way as much as you can. Eat lots of that. Get that in your system. If you have a challenge getting that in your system, we have this really cool supplement here called Greens First. It comes in three flavors: the normal mint flavor, the berry flavor, and the chocolate flavor, which will make you feel like you're cheating on your diet when you eat it, when you drink it, because it tastes that good. But it's getting tons of nutrients from fruits and vegetables into your system to supplement, not substitute, supplement for the lack of intake of vegetables that you have during the day. Because it's awfully hard to get the recommended amount of really good vegetables in your body. I mean, 6, 8, 10, 12 servings a day. How are you going to do that? It's really challenging. So supplement. That's what I do. I had some Greens First this morning, actually, before I even left my place to come to work. I had a 8-ounce glass of water with some Greens First in it, knocked it out, so that helps boost my immune system. Of course, you hear me talk all the time about vitamin D, boosting your immune system. Before COVID came around, I always talked about the fact that vitamin D, if you get your vitamin D levels up right, you can decrease your chances of the flu by 40%. So when COVID started making its appearance around here, before we even heard about vitamin D, I began postulating, hey, the flu is a virus. COVID is a virus. So if our rates of flu are decreased, or chances of flu are decreased by 40% by getting appropriate levels of vitamin D in our body, maybe it's going to be a great thing for battling COVID. So let me read you a few stats here that came in the past week or so. 82.2% of COVID-19 patients, 82.2% of those with COVID-19 have low vitamin D. 82% of them. That's pretty intense, all right? 96% of patients with severe COVID symptoms have low vitamin D levels. 96% of them that have severe ones have low vitamin D. And then 96% of COVID patients with mild symptoms, they have normal vitamin D levels. Wow, how powerful is that? Man, there is no reason in the world to not be taking vitamin D regularly. Yeah, no doubt, absolutely not. We carry a great one here. We have reduced the price on it by a few bucks all during this pandemic to try to encourage people to get on and stay on vitamin D. You don't want to just be on it now. It's an essential nutrient that your body needs all the time. It helps you absorb calcium into your bones. It's good for your cardiovascular system. A lot of other things too, but certainly it's been shown to boost your immune system against viruses, and particularly, obviously, now we know against COVID-19. So if you're trying to avoid getting COVID-19, if you're not taking a good solid vitamin D like we carry here at Health Source, then you're kind of fooling yourself. So let's get on it and let's stay on it every day for life, right? Every day for life. So that is kind of what I wanted to talk about as far as health tips. I want to bounce one other thing off you that I've said way in the past, probably haven't said it again. We talked a little bit about exercise right now at the beginning of the day. At the beginning of this video, I want you to understand that if you go and exercise 1 hour a day, that's great. Love that. But if you go and sit on your backside at work all day long and then sit at your house in the evening watching Christmas movies with your kids or playing on your phone or whatever it is, you have undone the 1 hour benefit of exercise as far as your overall health goes. I'm not saying it's going to make your muscles go back to small just because you sit for several hours a day, but I'm going to tell you the overall health benefits of your body are being negated by the amount of time you're sitting still. So I want you to understand there is exercise and there is movement. Exercise is important, and we should have those short times of exercise, 30 minutes or an hour, whatever it is, where you're lifting weights or you're in a class or you're riding your bike. Definitely we want to do that. But we got to find ways all day long to stay mobile. I know a lot of you guys have desk jobs and you're sitting around and you're paying bills for your business or something like that today. Tens of thousands of dollars you're having to write checks for because your company has to get the bills paid out or whatever it may be. But you're having to sit still all day. That's not good. So if you own a smart device on your wrist, or if you own one like I'm talking to one right now, which is my smartphone, you can very easily set a repeating timer. Set a repeating timer for 30 minutes. Once you sit down, start that timer. When your timer goes off, promise yourself you're going to get up and you're going to move in some way. I don't care what you do, you're going to get up and move. You're going to stand, you may march in place a little bit, you may walk to the bathroom, if you're at your house, you may walk over to the kitchen and get a glass of water, you may do a few squats, you might do some stretching, you might walk outside and get some fresh air for a while, but find ways to move throughout your day. Movement, well, I should say this, exercise is part of movement, but movement encompasses exercise and goes beyond it. So don't just exercise, make sure you find ways to move all day. Movement is life. You might have heard me say that 3 or 2 times. So here's a few things that are happening at the office. First of all, we're going to take a total of 4 separate days off during the Christmas and New Year's time frame. Christmas Day and New Year's Day are always the same day of the week. This year they're on a Friday. So we're going to take Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and the weekend, of course, off. We'll be back on that Monday. So we're going to be off the 24th, 25th, of course, the 26th, 27th. We're going to come back and work like 3 days, Monday through Wednesday, and then we'll be back off on December 31st and January 1st, and then come back on the 4th, I think it is. It's a Monday anyway. So just a couple of days off. We'll be in the office for a few days in between Christmas and New Year's this year, mainly because I don't want to sit around and do nothing during this pandemic. I want to get out and do some work and not sit on my backside and not move enough. So keep that in mind. That's our holiday schedule there for you. Also, we have Molly and Christina have put together some great little deals for the holiday season. If you're looking to give someone a very unique and special gift, we have our proper pillow here, which Molly has decorated. Molly has decorated quite well, and that's, I think, 10% off or something like that. They even have a package that includes a pillow, and it includes some of our CBD product, and it includes some of our hemp bath salts. Yeah, how about that? That's a new product that we have that has the ability for you guys to relax, give it to your wife or something like that. We have all those things available with some packages and by themselves that are discounted too. Talk to the girls about what we have available. It's good stuff for you. We're hoping to be able to help you guys find easy and simple ways to give very unique gifts to the ones you love during this holiday season. Anyway, we're going to be in this afternoon right now. It is currently 1:25 as I'm recording this. So in about an hour, we're going to start seeing patients again until 6 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow's half day Friday, so we will only be in from 8:30 until noon. I hope you guys are having an outstanding day. I hope that you have an amazing rest of your week. Please take good care of yourselves. Please be smart and be safe out there. Think about protecting yourself and others. It's not just about me and you. It's about other people as well. Get some good rest this weekend and connect with family and friend members, whether it's electronically or if you get to live in your house face-to-face, you get to visit with them, any of those things. Just connect with some people somehow or another. Okay, guys, have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll be checking back in again in about a week. Below this video is going to be our recipe of the week, which I don't recall what it is right now. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to have it there. So click on that and use it and let us know how much you enjoyed the healthy recipe. And if you had to make any changes to it that make it even better, we'd like to know that too, especially me, because I love to cook and I always want a better idea for a recipe. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Take care. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.